Stop.
I think I'm at different things for the two different teams. Team A, I think we're trying to, they were trying to show that they could do robotics because they had done it the year before and 2 years before, some of them, right? So I think that they were trying to show that they were legitimate, like robotics team already, and that they could do it. I think for Team B, I think they almost felt like almost the underdogs at first, but then over time, especially towards in the later ends of the season, I think they started believing in themselves a little bit more and started thinking, no, we can do this just like any other team.
How did your first skills go?
Pretty good. We did better than our last competition, and right now it was actually a pretty, it was a good run, but not our best. If we had done our best, we probably would have gotten an extra 30, 40 more points.
Okay.
Well, let's see. David kept driving into discs, and like the thing with this is if you have 4 discs, you're allowed a max of 3. But if you have 4 discs in there and you grab a roller, or you shoot a disc, or you expand, it doesn't count because you have 4 discs and you're only allowed 3. So I was trying to tell David, shoot a disc out because there was 4 in there. Okay, never mind.
Oh, wait, can you keep talking?
Okay, and then, right, so I told him to shoot one out, but he didn't hear me because Matt was talking. And so he was yelling at me to do the roller, but I couldn't because it wouldn't have counted. And then expansion shot out the field, so we got 0! Woo! Worlds!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Based off of what happened last round, what did you learn and what are you changing?
So basically what happened last round is we picked up too many discs. So now we know
not to pick up too many discs. See how that works?
I do.
Pretty crazy.
That's insane.
Free time are we gonna have to practice all the time?
Exactly. I want to do it now, but I want to practice right now, right?
Yeah, but we need to get runs in as well because we also have a tournament going on tomorrow.
Wait, what are you saying, runs?
We have tournament and we have skills runs tomorrow.
Yeah.
We need to do an on-time run.
Today?
At least one.
Why? Do you think we're not going to be able to do 3 runs tomorrow for a time this week?
It might be questionable because we also got the tournament going on.
And we also have one more driver. Okay, we can do one today. I'm going to work on it.
Yeah, if you could just work on it, that would be good.
I'll work on it like right now.
How are you guys feeling at the end of today?
Oh, a little bit rough, but I'd say we're still pretty good.
Yeah, we're still kicking.
Another one. Can I have another rubber band?
How do you feel as of the end of today?
Could have been better. Could have been better. I didn't discipline myself enough today, but I think
What are your plans for tomorrow?
win. There's only one medal. First place.
There you go. Yeah. How are you feeling as of the end of today?
I'm excited to be here and can't wait for tomorrow. The tournament should be really interesting. There are a lot of good robots here, so it should be fun to watch.
How are you feeling as of the end of today?
I did 8.
Pretty good. I think we need to do some auton runs and finally do our last skills run. Hopefully, both our shooting and our expansion works. Mucho grande.
Your main goal for tomorrow?
Is to do that and maybe do pretty good in the tournament as well. We'll see how it goes though. Tournament doesn't matter as much as skills runs though.
So if you get a could we be in the documentary?
For sure. For sure. Tell us about your robot.
Well, evidently we're working right now when we should be in the pool. So I think that really sets the mood and tone for what we think about our robot.
We want to be in the
But we're working on the boat. What? Jump out the window. Hopefully we win tomorrow.
Jump out the window and land.
Dude, you're on camera. I feel bonita.
That was good. That was good. That one was good.
Can we get some more subs so he can finish?
Everybody say
nobody, I'm no sloppy boy. Beg for no money, funny. You run from no I running, no I pardon no one, nobody. Chop it right hand, chop it like a big bucket. You had the mic, now you can't drop it. Dummy once, nobody. I'm coming. Sit though. I don't know what really happens at the end of the road. I don't know what really happens at the end of the road.
We're hoping, you know, it's a pipe dream.
I mean, with the robot how it is right now, there's a good chance that we can make it.
Worlds? I'd say we're going to Worlds.
And you think you're gonna make it to World?
I hope so. Yeah! We better.
Sorry, I hope for the best, but I'm prepared for the worst. I don't want to say.
What you think of me? I don't know what really happens at the end of the road. I don't know what really happens at the end of the road. I don't know what really happens at the end of the road. But my trip is mad. I am finished. I got love. Lately I got something better burning the sun and never missed one shot. I'm sick as a gun. I got more Joe friends.
And then we'll get the award for like best looking team. I think that's a thing. I got told that by someone.
How are you feeling about today?
I'm feeling great. I mean, we got a great team.
I'm back in the back of the fridge. I go back it up. My triple attacking battery as I'm stacks in the cabin. Menagerie cracking. My doggies run back. I just tell them to back it up. I don't know what really happens at the end of the road. I don't know what really happens at the end of the road.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter now.
It's over. It's over.
Right, viewers? This is how we communicate. Dab me up, viewers. Once you open this, warranty's done.
I already opened it. Also, it's refurbished, so.
Something always goes wrong.
So right now my laptop is not turning on for whatever reason, and very stressed out.
It's the screws. Why don't you take it out like this?
Okay. We have a container for your screws, so we don't.
Okay, and then also. Especially like by the power.
Watch me take it.
This is the battery. Power. Is that the power right there?
That's where it charges from.
Okay. See if anything like visually is messed up.
That's the motherboard. This one, isn't there another one over here?
Charge it now.
What did you do?
Brian unplugged and plugged it back in. Brian Sagan, I love him. For the record, March 10th is 10th. March 11th, I love Brian Sagan. So here's the story went down. I come back to my hotel room, exhausted from the pool. I take a shower. I'm about to go to bed. I say goodnight to Jack. But wait, my laptop is at 30%. I have to plug it into the hotel. I don't know if the hotel has anything to do with it. We may or may not sue. I'm not too sure. However, come today this morning, I'm like, man, the auto, I had to do little tweaks. I tweak it a little bit. Oh wait, I can't because my laptop won't turn on. And then I run over here. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my beep. Oh my beep. This is not going good. And then Brian's like, here, let me open it up. Fixes it.
So the judges will come through and they'll look at the engineering notebooks ahead of time, and they'll do an interview as well. And they'll also look at the autonomous skills score. And they'll try to find some teams that have like elegant code for their robot and autonomous that can score a lot of points in autonomous, but also teams that can actually explain their program well. You know, can explain what they did to make their robot move on its own and score points on its own. So that's the Think Award.
Awesome. Well, why don't you start by telling us about the strategy you guys chose and how it affected your design.
So we designed, we just decided to go with a catapult because it's easier just to have three and shoot them quickly out, and we can take it very quickly compared to others. For other flywheels, it takes some time for them to shoot all three. This we could shoot all three within a second.
Okay, so the way we designed our end game was to have stream on each corner of the robot. So when we would run into the last 10 seconds of the match, we would go into the middle of the field and shoot sideways. Two first, and then the other two would shoot out that way. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So, is this the design you started with initially?
No.
It was not even close.
Okay.
Incredibly different.
You're right. Now you're here.
We're here at
That's
state.
great.
First time we're at state. Us three are freshmen. I believe there's these three right here. I think they're juniors. It's all our first year, and we're competing with seniors and people who've been 4 or 6 years in this competition.
Yeah, you are. Very impressive.
So I see you have some sensors. What can you tell me about those?
Okay, so basically for autonomous, we need to know the distance from the wall to the robot. So it just scans for the distance, and then from then on, it knows what to do. Okay.
Back forward, using our, and then we also wanted to be able to do rollers really efficiently without using an extra motor. So we used 2 motors for intake and rollers, so we could do that really quickly.
And we swapped from double flywheel to single flywheel, opposite what some other teams do. But we swapped in, it made it 100 times more accurate than it was before.
Strafing makes the autonomous much easier, and as you know, we can get an autonomous win point if we shoot 2 into the high goal and both alignments gets the rollers. So we can get that. One of our last match that we did, we were able to get 2 in the high goal, we did our roller. Unfortunately, our alliance mate was not able to get the other roller, but that influenced our design process, especially for me programming wise.
If you're asking, we won't shoot if we're facing the wrong direction, of course, because we wouldn't want to get disqualified, which would be would admit is a slight problem, but I think it's better to be able to shoot multiple that covers more ground in the correct positioning.
What I have open right here is the autonomous mode. Every single autonomous is just an array that has a dictionary, and that dictionary like gives commands to the robot.
Okay, can I tell you something? So when I make the autonomous modes, so the robot has its state, right? Its state gets updated constantly. So its XY position gets updated constantly. So I can literally record the driver control mode and then rerun it for autonomous. So that's how I made those initially. Instead of just guessing, I moved the robot, recorded its position, and then just repeat. I can, if you guys want to come back, I can talk for literally hours.
Don't want to cut
Okay. You'll be back? Great, thank you.
It's just stacking on at this point, right? What? DQ, Eric doesn't know what happened. I don't know what's happened, right? It doesn't run. It doesn't work right. No matter what we try to do. Even the rules, a lot of people here
That's not me. I go.
What's up? How are you guys feeling?
Kind of, yes.
We went through the 6 stages of grief.
Yeah.
I mean, look, kind of disappointed, but hey, like I'm at least happy we got to state. This entire season has been like steady,
Especially for the fact that this is a first-year team, so we had barely any kind of experience at all, and we still made it this far. I'm still super proud.
I say we drive the robot down the stairs.
I'm still guessing.
Okay. Yeah. Adding on to what he's saying, we're kind of feeling down. You know, we didn't strive as far as we wanted to. But you know, our goal from the start was qualify for state. We had a great time. It was a great experience. Having fun with peers, friends. You know, the team.
Yeah.
Давай!
David's scary.
I'm not
I don't know, like the will disturbances or whatever, and we can do it. Hope for 3. Do you think we're gonna get the autonomous bonus points? We're definitely gonna get 2 if we don't.
Hopefully, we might get 2. Hopefully.
Autonomous in 3, 2, 1.
and I'm not here. This isn't
Let's go,
So our expansion, we were like, man, we got this in the bag. The other team did not have that good of an expansion, right? So we were almost in the perfect spot, right? We press a button, pew! But it gets out of the field by this much. You can't see, it's like 1.5 inches, right? Not only, that's not the worst part. If we didn't fire expansion, we would have only gotten 3 points less, but we won by 40 points. So if we did not fire the expansion, we would have still been in the game.
Okay, well, so I guess as a first-year coach, I wasn't aware as much about the double qualifying. I knew that there could be double qualifiers, and that those scores, the skill scores could qualify you for Worlds, and there could be more teams that could qualify for Worlds if there were more double qualifying teams. But I think 60441B, they were kind of like, I think they were around like 13th or 14th ranked at the end of the day, and I said, I don't think that's enough. So we actually packed up and we left as the tournament was finishing up. So because it was late, so we get on the bus with all our stuff, and we start heading back to Chicago, and it's like 2-hour drive or so back home. We looked at our phones, the coaches, and we got an email that said 60441B qualified for Worlds. So I looked at Kevin, I said, Kevin, did you see this? And we looked at each other, like, how did they qualify? Is this a mistake? And we worked it out. We're like, I think this is not a mistake. I think they actually made it. I think 60441B qualified for Worlds. And the bus just erupted. They were just screaming and yelling, high-fiving each other. I remember Max and Eric like looking at each other like, what happened? How did that happen? They made it.
Okay, so there is actually a small probability that makes it the world competition. There are 15 spots for Worlds in this competition. Top 8, so those who make it to the semifinals, they're guaranteed a spot. Additionally, I believe there are 6 or 7 world qualifying, I think there are 6 world qualifying awards. Hello, future Matt. Right now, it's before we find out if we make it to Worlds or not. I don't think we're gonna make it to Worlds, but I just want to tell you I'm proud of you. I know you're gonna feel like doo-doo, but it's okay. That's my final message, goodbye. I know. I want to not drink water. There's no benefits not drinking water.
The Nick Award is presented to team number 60441A.
We're going to Dallas! We're going to Dallas! Is this a roll call for you?
Oh my god, Matt. I knew it.
Wait, give me a second.
Okay.
I had zeroed out some of my
Pressure.
Pretty good. I think we're doing a lot, and we did a lot for the team as we film them. I think they become more comfortable with each other and just have been having a good time with it. We were in the news. Okay, so we were standing in line for skills, and there was a huge camera, and we thought that they were trying to like impress us, so we started filming them. Then we caught their eye,
Then they took a picture of us, and they were like, oh, by the way, we're doing like a news thing. Do you want to be interviewed? We were like, yeah. And it was pretty cool. So we were on the news. All our parents are freaking out. We're telling everybody. It was great. It was a very once-in-a-lifetime experience. Same thing with this whole robotics thing, like being able to be a part of it. Like meeting all these great, awesome people, seeing all this stuff happen, it's really cool. And we were on the news.
Yeah, and I've never really like been to anything like this. So
Neither have I.
This is a really cool experience. And I have no filming experience either, so this was also cool to learn that.
It is a big learning experience.
I was like, oh, this seems kind of cool. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, and so we started filming some of it. In the first competition, I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this, you know, long days. But the people were really cool, and then it just became a lot of fun, and it is a lot of fun. And I'm here because I like seeing the change between the beginning of the season and now. It's been really interesting.
In our club, I've been like getting into camera stuff, and then I heard about this project. I was like, whoa, a documentary for our team. And the first like competition or two were like, ugh. But now we met all these great people, and it's gotten so much fun. Learned a lot of stuff about cameras, learned about robotics. I think it's pretty cool.